Okay, welcome back. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your theme. As you're going to see here, it has one post, one comment, and one page already. So it's basically, those are just defaults. So I would go into each one of those, and you want to delete them. Because they're just generic and they really don't mean anything at this moment. Okay, so everything is deleted. So we're going to take a look at the front of your site now, which is going to look pretty plain. Okay, so there's no posts. It has a featured demo page, no secondary sidebar widgets. Widgets are actually an area as to where you can put a piece of content on this particular page. I'm going to go through it with you where and what you need to do to set up widgets and set up the page properly. So you may have to watch the video a couple of times, but it's pretty simple. So we're going to go back to the dashboard, and we're going to go into appearance. We're going to go down to heat map options, and this pretty much shows you where you can put individual widgets. This would be a widget, this would be a widget, this one would be a widget. These are all widgets, and it shows you different styles and different positions of them. You may have to play around with it a little bit just to have a look and see what your particular taste is. I'm going to show you what I would do just to simplify everything. So first of all, we go to style. You're going to take a look at the different styles and you're going to choose a color. Well, let's just go with blue. Okay, we're going to scroll down after we've selected blue, and we're going to save changes. So we've selected our style. Now we're going to select a layout. I prefer to have the content and the secondary sidebar. This is where your post content is going to go. This is going to be your header, like your header graphics. And this is going to be your sidebar, secondary sidebar, where you're going to put your widgets. This is for the home page. This is going to be your other pages. And this is going to be for your posts and the default layout. After we've chosen that, you can also change sizing and images. Different sizing, but for this time being you don't need to do that. So we're going to save the changes. Now we're going to go into features, and now we're going to shut off that demo page because we don't want it to say that this is just a demonstration image. We'll save the changes. Now we're going to go to social. Facebook URL. We love puppies. We're going to copy that URL and we are going to put it right in here. So when people land on your blog, they can actually click on the Facebook button and it will take them to your page. Miscellaneous is if you're going to have scripts. You don't need to do anything in there at the moment. So let's go and have a look and just see what it looks like. Okay, has a totally new look just by changing a very few items. So we're going to go back in to our dashboard, and we're going to go back into appearance, and we're going to customize. Okay, we're not going to call it my site anymore. We're going to call it, and what did we call we called it Puppy Fan Club. And where it says just another WordPress site is this. We can change this and say, because we love puppies. You can put anything in there that you want. It's your site. Now we're going to go down to colors. We've already chosen the color. We've already done the layout. Header image. We are going to go in and add a new header image. So we're going to select a file. I have one on my desktop. Right here, and it's congruent with our fan page because it is the exact same image at the top of our fan page. I would suggest cropping it because you don't want it to be too large. You can always adjust. And there you have your image at the top. As you can see over here, you've got the Facebook button now that people, when they click on it, it will take them to your Facebook fan page. Now, the secondary, we're going to save and publish. We're going to close this. Now we're going to go into what they call in appearance, we're going to go into widgets. Okay. Now, it looks a lot more complicated than it is, but you'll need to kind of look around and just play around with things just to understand how they work. I'm going to give you some examples. Secondary sidebar is, if you look at your site, okay, the secondary sidebar is this area over here. And I'm just going to give you some examples. And I'm going to go to the FaceBeast product, where if we have affiliates that want to promote, and we provide them with banners and everything they need. So I'm going to open up secondary sidebar, and I'm going to grab a text box and drag it over here. And I'm going to paste that code right in here. And your ClickBank ID is if you're an affiliate, of course. We are going to save it, and we will close this now. So now we have a widget set in our secondary sidebar. So let's go and look at our front page now. Okay, as you will see, now it has a banner on the side. If you wanted to add another banner or another image, let's say we do this one. You would go back into your widget area. Sorry. And now we will open up our secondary sidebar again. We will drag another text file in here, and we will paste this one in. And we will save it. We'll close it. And now you will see you have two in here. You can drag them and drop them. Move one to the top, one to the bottom. Now let's go and see what our site looks like. Now, as you can see, we have the one banner, and we have the other banner below it. I hope that you are starting to get the understanding of what the widgets are all about. I will give you another example. Let's say we are going to use this one. And we want to take a look at where we want to place this image. So we are going to go to heat map options. And we're going to look, where do we want to put this? So say we want to put this one on the bottom of any post that we put. into the main content area of our blog. So let's say we want to put it blog bottom, or let's say post below content. So let's go back into our widgets. Post below content. We will grab a text box and we will post that simple script and save it. We'll close this, and now we will go look at our site. We will scroll down, and it's probably not there because we do not have a post yet. Let me go double check it. Yes, it would not be there because we do not have a post yet. But if we did have a post, and this was a video and a write-up, a couple of paragraphs of content, then that image would show up right at the bottom here. So that is how you add widgets and add the different content to your widget section, so it will bring your whatever banners or whatever it is that you want to have onto your main site. I'm going to just remind you that a couple of things that are very important is that when you're dealing with a lot of different companies, like say you were dealing with Google AdSense and you wanted to have banners on your site that promoted Google AdSense, you have to have privacy policies, terms of service, and contact information. And if you were going to do that, you would need to create pages. So you would add a new page and you would call it privacy policy. And here is your privacy information. And you would publish this. You would add a new one. Terms of service. Here is your terms of service info. And you would publish this. And you would also do one for contact information. So we'll visit the site. And as you'll see, we have privacy policy here and terms of service. So when people click on this, it will show them your privacy information. See where I typed in, here's your privacy information, terms of service. Here's your terms of service information. You will need to have privacy policies, terms of service, and contact information. Now I'm going to go and show you how to do a post. So if you were going to do a post, and I'm going to show you some interesting stuff on how you can actually post video on your blog so that you can send people to your blog to watch a video. And I will show you how to also get people from your fan page to click, do one click and end up onto your blog. So I'm going to add a new post. I'm just going to show you how to do a post. So we're going to do a post that says, "We love puppies." Here is where you would type in a few paragraphs of content with images if you wanted. And once you publish that, you will go and view the post. And this is what it's going to show you. We Love Puppies is the title. Here's where you would type in a few paragraphs of your content. You've got your secondary sidebar with your banners. You could put a video image here, you could put pictures here, or you could type paragraphs of content for people to read. So I'm just going to go back in and I'm going to delete these pages, the privacy policy, terms of service. Because there's no sense having them if they are not complete. I'm going to go into posts and I'm going to delete that post as well. Going to go back into appearance, widgets, and just for the sake of showing you how things will look, I'm just going to set up a couple more of these banner ads. Perfect. So as you can see, you can have as many banner ads as you like on the side. I made them all the same so that so you could just see what it's all about. Another little helpful hint I will give to you is if you wanted to put spacing between your banner ads, you would create the little breaks, which is you see the little half triangle with the BR in between it. And when you save that, I'll show you what it will do. Now see how these two are very close together, and this one has a space between it. You can space them. Okay, so I'm going to show you in the next video on how to do a post and link it from your fan page to your blog by using a YouTube video that you get for free. So I'll see you in the next video.